Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to my channel. This is Vibey World, where it's victory and believing in the everlasting Yahweh, and we keep it vibey over here. But today, I want to talk to some Modx users. If you got a Modx board at your church and you've been trying to run pads and you new, and you're just trying to figure out how to do it, this video is for you. So, there's 3 ways that I found to run pads on the Modx, right? Now, I have ways that if you have a MacBook, I have ways if you have an iPhone and an iPad with no MacBook, and I've even found a way to run a drone pad on the Modx without a phone, without any software, without any MacBook. All right. So, number 1, first way that you can do this is if you have a MacBook, obviously. I like to use, well, actually 2 different ways. You can use a software called Ableton Live, and one guy that I like to use is a guy. Well, so it's a company, Sunday Sounds, Sunday Worship, Sunday Sounds. One of them. I'll figure it out. I'll put it down in the description. But you can run drone pads from your actual Ableton Live software by MIDI clips, and it would run from your MacBook. If you do a MIDI to the MacBook, it will actually play directly into the Modx, which is one thing that I love because there's no extra instrument cables, not even an audio interface, just straight from the MacBook into the Yamaha Modx and into the DI box. Real clean. Another way that I like to use for guys who don't have a MacBook, this is a program I use called AutoPad. It's on the iPhone, iPad. It's actually even on the MacBook. So if you don't have Ableton Live and you still want to run drone pads, you can download this app called AutoPad. So what I like to use as far as the iPhone and iPad, I like to take a little adapter, right, and put on here, plug this into your iPad, your iPhone, the other ends here, right into the back of the board, and you on the back of your Modx, you have if you look right beside your layer volume channel strips, whatever, you would have an input right under your main volume. Right under it's called 80 input, right? If you look on the back of your board, you will plug one of these into the 80 input. On top of the board, you will press the on, and it would actually power up whatever's plugged into it, and you could just control the volume here, right? So I'm going to demonstrate some of this for you guys, okay? Another way that I found to run a drone pad, well, I've actually sat here and created a drone pad. It took me some time to figure out, but I figured out how to just put a pad here on the board. It will sustain, and you can actually just play over top of the pad. That's for the guys who don't have an iPhone, an iPad, you don't have a computer, and you still want to be able to have a drone pad for your church service. All right, so what about the guy who doesn't have Ableton Live? And most people know about Ableton Live, but what about the guy who doesn't have Ableton Live and he's still trying to run drone pads, man? There's an app called AutoPad for MacBook. So you actually can click on some of the pads, and let's see, click on the pad and play. Right? They fade in, they fade out. You stop right there. If you click on menu, it's other settings. Tap your crossfade, low pass, your sounds. There's other pads you can use. And this app wasn't free. This app was like $5.99 or something like that. So it's very very good find, man. And I use the same app right here on my iPad or my iPhone. Another way that you can run drone pads is on your Modx, right? This is for the person that does not have a MacBook. They don't have an iPad. They don't have an iPhone. They just want to be able to run the drone pad right here on their keyboard, right? On the Modx 8. So I've created a drone pad. Bear with me as I hold this camera and try to demonstrate what it sounds like. So first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna play a chord. That's the same. As you can see, there's no sustain pedal. As you can see, there was no sustain pedal there, right? I can also, let's play another chord. Let's play B. Hold your chord down, drone pad plays by itself, right? So that's good and everything, but you're like, okay, I want to be able to play over top of that pad. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add a couple of instruments. Let's see, piano. Add some strings. Okay, there's two important things to note here. Number one, notice how I clicked on the volume of the actual drone. That ensures that I'm controlling the drone, right? Because I don't want to, I want to be able to play a chord. I want to be able to control the drone. So, for instance, you notice that also that the keyboard is off on the drone. The keyboard is off on the drone, and that's to ensure that I don't trigger the drone while I'm playing the piano and the strings or any other instrument layers that you would like to add. But you notice that their keyboard is on, right? So first thing I do, I go to the drone, you select the volume, you put in the chord. The drone plays. The second thing, the most important thing, I click off of the volume of the drone onto any other layer. That ensures that I don't re-trigger the drone. Now, I can play the keys and the strings over top of the pad. Then I can release. Drone is still playing. You just hit the stop button to stop the drone. So that concludes the 3 ways that are pretty easy to run the drone pad for your service for the beginner, for the Modx user. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out, leave a comment, and I'll be sure to get back with you. I don't mind helping out a fellow sister and brother in Christ. And yeah, and if you guys would love or like to have this drone pad, I will have a link soon that you guys will be able to have it available for download. And yeah, man, I appreciate you guys coming through, checking your boy out. And remember, like always, keep it vibey. All right, peace.